What's going on, everybody? It is the one, the only Q here from Retro Q Gaming, and we are doing something just a little bit differently tonight. So you'll have to forgive me for just a moment while I get stuff set up and all that. Because, well, changes were made, and hopefully things need to be done. I'm going to give it a quick test. You may hear some feedback.
Changes.
No, it's sounding good so far. Now, we should be back in action. So, what is going on, everybody? It is the one, the only Q here from Retro Q Gaming, and what are we doing that's differently tonight? Well, we're going to have a little bit of retro RPG and chill. In order to do so, I need to do one thing. And that was get everything set up. Now, we're going to jump right into the game. Kind of. Because we're going to play some Mystic Quest Legend. We jump straight into our new game. We're going to start off with our new name. Now, there's lots to talk about in this one here. Before we do, I gotta send out the tweet to get us going, get us started. Okay, so let's go. We gotta read some text here. My village is gone. What on earth is going on? This place is going to sink any second. Let's climb up quick. And I'm not controlling this. Press the B button and jump across. Fairly easy stuff. Double check volumes. Seems good so far. Nope, you know what? We gotta edit for 1 second. Now this should be, hopefully, a little bit better. So, look over there, that's the Focus Tower, once the heart of the world. An old prophecy says, the Vile Four will steal the power and divide the world behind 4 doors. At that time, the night will appear. The prophecy has now come true. 4 monsters have locked the doors of the Focus Tower and escaped with the keys. They're draining the light from the 4 crystals of the earth, and the world is in chaos. The people are in desperate need of help. Retro, only you can save the crystals and the world. Me? Yes, you, Retro. Only you could be the knight spoken of in the prophecy. Look out! A monster. We got our first battle. Just not even so much the tutorial, but, well, it's easy stuff. Great miss. Now we'll go into full detail about everything in battle as we go, but I just want to get a little bit further into kind of the main part. Oh, crit, murdered straight out. Seems I was right. At last I found a true knight. But you said you were sure I was the one. Well, actually it was more of a guess. Forget it. Just tell me where I can find the crystals. It's up to you to find them. This place is becoming dangerous. Follow me to the level forest. Gotta get out of here. Who is that guy anyway? So as soon as we get by any little kind of mini intros, then we can talk a bit. There you are. What do you think I should do first? Save the Crystal of Earth. See you. just open leaves, just like that. Now, so, what are we doing a little bit differently? Well, today, girls and boys, well, since we were having streaming issues within the last couple of whenevers, I decided I'd go out and pick myself up a little laptop. Now this laptop is moderately powered. It's mainly for going to be kind of my streaming box. I'm also going to use it for college, which is upcoming next month. But the main thing is it's capable of handling my current capture cards. That boulder is blocking my way back to town. Would you shove it aside? We just casually jump over the old dude's head. Thank you. If you want to go through this forest, find Kaylee in Foresta and show her this. The withered tree. Thank you. Have you seen Kaylee yet? But like I was saying, it can handle all my current capture cards, which includes the one I use for streaming stuff like this. My 1080p 60 FPS external capture card. But when I was picking this laptop, I made sure to get a little bit higher spec. I made sure to get a more modern CPU, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and at least a 10 series graphics card, because it can also now support my new capture card. Not the one I'm using, I'm not using it right now, but I have it there. I've tested it, I've set it all up, and it's good. The 4K 60 FPS S Plus. It's gonna be beast, guys. It's gonna be beast. Kaylee's house. I'm Kaylee. There's a tree blocking the north exit of the level forest. I can chop down the tree, but monsters have taken over the forest and I can't get to it. I can help you with that. Come on, let's go. Don't you dare take Kaylee anywhere dangerous. Listen, Mom. Hey, that tree wither looks awful. How much the trees must be suffering. Okay, you win. Don't worry, Mom. Just like that, she joins our party. Now, there's also something I need to do that I cannot currently remember. There we go. Down the bottom right, manual and auto. We want to set it to control the party. My husband, Mac, forgot his captain cap. I hope nothing happens. I gotta find somewhere to sleep. The monster can drain energy from a person. I'm really just a child. I somehow don't believe that, old lady. But yeah, now I have my own separate. Let me see if I can. I gotta come back later. Now I have my own separate little streaming box. So we should have no issues streaming external stuff at all. If you're tired, you can have a rest on that bed. Now what made me want to stream this game? Well, this is one the Americans will know by a different name. I know it as Mystic Quest Legend. Can you save all 4 crystals? But Americans will know this game as Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Now the reason why the name was changed is because at the time Final Fantasy had no branding over here. It had no sway. Final Fantasy wasn't a thing here in Europe at the time. Thanks for the help back there. Take the chest in the back. Yeah, well, it's kind of blocked in your real weird way. But we'll figure it out. So they changed it. They changed the name. Strange trees are growing in the level forest. The Crystal of Earth is to the north in the Bone Dungeon. Oh god, I see an error here. This isn't good. It wasn't actually an error, it was just a prompt for something else. So, this game is a bit divisive. Found Cure. We got our first spell. But this game is just a little bit divisive, mainly because it's so easy. This game was essentially created, if you follow the lore, this game was basically created as a bit of an introduction to JRPGs for the Western market. Because, well, the Japanese figured, hey, those silly gaijins outside don't know how to play and don't know how strategy and all that stuff works. I've turned into an old man. So this one is a little bit divisive because it's relatively easy, but a friend of mine theorized, because I asked him, why do people hate this game so much? And his theory was, people only hate it not because it's a beginner game, but because they're so bad at it, they can't beat the beginner game. To which I had much lols. Let me cut this with my axe. We've got to reach the north exit. We gotta fight our way through. It does have some epic music. Oh god, miss. I've been missing everything. I will say that the music is pretty rocking. Kaylee and her axe is pretty much beast and stuff as well. You know when you're... Oh my god, I almost died straight out. First hit. But this will give us a good chance to use our spell. So she has the magic too. You might notice that near the start I went into the options and customized it to change it from the HP scale down to just the regular old little numbers. The numbers just make it so much easier. You can get an exact figure on where you stand. But if we do this correctly, hopefully we don't get critted and murdered again. Oh my god, miss. I have this terrible accuracy. Meanwhile, she's here destroying everything with her axe. Oh, now she misses. Spoke too soon, I guess. The level up was nice. I gotta see if there's a way to go. Right, how much is that restoring? 20. Okay, so that's how we get straight into our inventory. Like I said, it's been a while. And another thing about this game is there's... Because it's the more beginner one, everything is kind of perfectly balanced. Because there's a finite amount of enemies in this game. And why is everyone missing? We got a nice crit though to make up for it. But there are a finite amount of enemies in this. So if you do take the time to kill everything, you're going to have a good time. Oh my god, missing again. You're going to be at an appropriate level. Now, as far as different animations for enemies go, it's basically a way of knowing how close to being dead they are. They first change at 50%. And then they change again at 25% remaining. So at least you can get a good scale, or a good gauge of where you are. Of course, there's different, as you can see down the bottom, there's different types of weapons. Some things are more effective against others. or against certain enemies and certain types. And that's where the magic comes in as well. Magic-wise, this one plays a lot like Final Fantasy 1. Every time you rest, you get back a certain amount of casts. So you have like white magic casts and 4. So you can cast it 4 times. You can use it on various different spells. But we'll cover that more in detail later when we get there. As I said, this one basically is just a small test. I want to make sure, see how it goes as the little streaming one. It seems to be going okay so far. Various different softwares and setups. And leveling up fast is going very well. So when you do leave, if you leave a big area and come back, the enemies don't respawn. So when I finish the level first, if I come back in, no extra enemies. So you can't grind or farm or boost your level or anything like that. This is the evil tree I was talking about. Wahaha! Surprise! He poisoned me, just as he did the trees. We gotta fight ourselves a Minotaur. We got the boss music now. So we got 3 different categories of magic. White magic, black magic, wizard magic. Oh, beautiful. Gotta love it when the boss misses. Oh. Famous last words. Okay, he's starting to change. He's under 50%. And he is dead. Beautiful. A lot of XP. Kaylee, what happened? I'll be okay as soon as I take Elixir. That's in the Sand Temple. Don't worry, I'll get it. And take this axe with you. Now we got our axe. I'll be back. So this is the beauty of it. We can swap weapons as needed. Sword, axe. Since we have the axe, we can chop down the trees, find ourselves some secrets. There was some Foresta as well. Oh good, we do have an extra enemy. Is it wise to take him on by ourselves? Of course it is. What are they going to do? Beat 3 little, what are they? Gremlins, imps, brownies. That do practically no damage. I'm just waiting for them all to land massive crits on me now for saying that. Oh, there's one. A level up too. I think that's everything here for our extras. Yep. And we can move on. We gotta find the elixir in the Sand Temple for Kaylee. before we do. No, you know what? We need to go back and rest. And pick up one more secret. I don't know if I'd call it a secret, but a couple of extra cure potions never went awry. Oh, speak of the devil, even more. Now, remember I said there were finite enemies in this game? Well, that is true. And how they do it, because there's no world map with enemies, basically. And they don't want to just create all these completely worthless fake dungeons just for the sake of it. Let me save my game here. We're going to overwrite our old one. We don't need that. They create these little battlefield rounds in the world map. So, 10 rounds in each one. Good thing we're fighting trees with an axe. It's weak against axe attack. So that's a great example of stuff being weak to certain elements and attacks. So not only do we get XP and GP and all for each kill, which of course, oh, we missed. We got the advantage and we missed. But not only is all the XP and all a boon within itself, there's an extra bonus that we'll come across. Seven more to go. Oh, gotta love them misses. Oh, 381 when they're weak and you hit the crit. Five. Hopefully we'll hit level 5 by this. Although if we get much lower on health, I'm gonna have to go back and rest up. After this battle. 61 is a little bit too low, even if there's only 3 battles left. You do gotta remember one thing when doing this level 10 battle cycle, at least this particular one right at the start. One, it's supposed to be an easy intro, basic RPG. And 2, it's the start of the game. It's supposed to be easy. So imagine it being an easy part of an easy game. we finally see the extra reward that's not just GP and XP. Because those are the obvious ones. We know we're getting them from kills. Okay, last one. Oh no, finally got hit by a status element. So, right, clean them out. There's our 5th one. Well, we didn't get anything special from that. Horrible. So from some of them, when you do finish them, they give you a bonus. Some of them are an item. I think 1 or 2 of them may even have a spell. Some of them are kind of an accessory or a weapon or something like that, I believe. But either way, that's that taken care of. Oh, you know what? We can raid that chest again. Now though, we can continue on. Sand Temple. Empty. We got robbed by funky beat music. Looking for some cure, kid? First of all, my name is Retro and I'm looking for elixir. I'll sell you some for, say, 9,000 GP. Well? Whoa, that's way too much. Listen, kid, this stuff is precious, right? My allowance is only 2 GP a month. Then let's do it this way. I'm going to the Bone Dungeon to find treasure. You come with me and help. If I get the treasure, you get the elixir. Do I have any choice? When do we go? There's a battlefield nearby. Why don't you whack a few monsters there and maybe win something, kid? My name's Retro. Tristram joined, and Tristram has a different type of weapon. He has Throne Ninja Stars. So now that we have him, we have access to another battlefield. And based on what he's saying, we might just win something specific. When we defeat all 10 of these ones. Now you have to be careful with certain weapons. Now look at Tristram there. He's got 99, or at least he started with 99. And now, as we burn through them, he uses them each time. Now if I remember right, there are certain ones you can find extras of. So during certain lengthy dungeons, you're not left out high and dry. He's strong against Throne attack, and it still does so much damage. I'm having to defend because I don't want to waste them when I know I don't have to. If there's one enemy left, I know I'd be able to kill it. Rather than just using the Ninja Star. Six. So I think what we're going to do here, because this was only going to be a small test, But I do plan on continuing on the game as a continuation. We're going to finish. We're going to finish this battlefield. We're going to go back. We're going to rest. We're going to go to the Bone Dungeon. And when we get in there, we'll save it. And continue on next time when we have a full, proper, fledged stream of this. Now, I don't know when that's going to be. It will likely not be tomorrow. Because we have the Sony showcase tomorrow. Now, who knows? It's a very short showcase. It's only 40 minutes or so. So maybe we'll have enough time to swap over and get a decent stream of this. Maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, something along those lines. At this point, I just want him dead. I don't want to risk missing again. Can I get 3 more kills without going back and healing? Oh. Gotta love it when stuff like that happens. Two more. We're getting there. We might make it. Because we're right at the start of the game and we have easy access to full rest and healing and all. I don't want to use up my items just yet. I realize, again, beginner's RPG, items are very, very plentiful and easy to come by. But I'd rather not, just because. Strong against... Oh, strong against poison attack, not thrown attack. I didn't read it last time. That's right, his attacks have the chance to poison certain enemies. Because the ninja stars are poison. Obviously, these are poison-based enemies, so they're immune. So level up. That's good. And we also want a charm. So let's see what our charm does. So in this game, you don't really get armor and you don't really buy and equip armor like you usually do. There are set pieces of armor, you find them as you go, and they're automatically equipped. There's 4 different slots: head, body, something else that I can't remember, and kind of accessories. So once you find a second level accessory, you automatically equip that, and then the next one, and it goes all that way. So eventually you have the top third piece, the top tier version. But either way, that's looking good so far there. We got our charm, increased our defense ever so slightly. Every little helps. We'll take a quick rest in here. Negate our poison status. Get our health back. Head on up to the Bone Dungeon and save it and leave it there. I consider this a very successful test. I am very happy with how this has gone so far. And it looks like it paid off. So, there's Bone Dungeon. So we are going to save it here. Save complete. And that's it. That is it for this one. Our short little test stream and our first foray, first proper foray at least anyway, into Mystic Quest Legend has been a rousing success. So, thank everyone for joining me, hanging out, shooting shit as always. And until next time, hopefully tomorrow, when we do the Sony showcase. If not, shortly after, whenever we continue on Mystic Quest Legends. Peace out, everyone.